Ford, Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC, Urie's Home Center, Trinity Electric, Murray Oil, Village Pizza, South Georgia Insurance Agency, Williams Brothers Trucking, Healthy Community Center, the Lisa Pierce Farmers Insurance Agency, and Omaha Building Systems. Let's go live to the field.
Welcome in, Pirate fans. Another edition of Pirate Baseball, a delayed version, as it's almost 6:30, but we've been waiting on umpires. It was supposed to be a 6 o'clock first pitch, but hey, we're here now, and I guess we'll do it at 6:30. So the Appleton County Pirates are going to face the Valdosta Wildcats here tonight. It'll be the second time we've seen them this year. We played them in a scrimmage game earlier in the year. Pirates was able to come out on top in a close, I believe that game was 6-4, if I remember correctly. Had a 6-1 lead, come all the way back. They got it within 2 and had runners on second and third, and we got out of it. But Mason Parker, Taft Vaughn, Mason, which I got the Pirate lineup here, don't I? Real quick, looking at this Pirate lineup, a few changes. Colin E. Walton's going to lead things off. He'll be out in left field. Grayson Hall will be in the 2 spot out at shortstop. Jason Griffiths will be playing first tonight. N.J. Nance is going to get the start on the mound in the 4 hole. In the 5 spot will be Nate Livingston. He'll be DHing for Jack Carter, who'll be patrolling right field. Landon Anderson is going to be in the 6 hole at the hot corner. J.E. Sykes will be playing second in the 7 spot. Batting 8th will be Caden Walls in center field. And Nolan Sykes gets the start behind the plate. He'll end things off for you Pirates. I think you might have time for a Wildcat lineup there, Mason.
I believe I do, Taft. Leading off, playing catcher number 16, Samples, and I do only have last names. Batting second, number 2. Pitching for the Wildcats this afternoon will be Hal. Batting third, playing center field, number 7 will be Mason. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 4, Dinkins. Batting fifth, second baseman, number 1, Lampkin. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 27, Patel. Batting seventh will be your DH, number 18, Wilson, and he'll be hitting for your right fielder, number 9, Little. Go ahead, Taft.
First pitch to Colin E. Walton's popped up to the first baseman, and he makes the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, pretty calmly mannered there as they're trying to make up some lost time, but finishing out that Wildcat lineup will be in the 8 hole will be the shortstop, number 14, Coates, and rounding out that lineup will be your left fielder, number 10, Roberts. So 1 out here, top half of the first.
So Grayson Hall will be the batter now with 1 out here in the top of the first. That one's going to be upstairs. And Howell on the mound. He's got a good heavy fastball, looks like. There's breaking ball there. Grayson sits back on and hits it out in the center field, fairly deep.
The ball carried much further than I thought it did.
It sure did. He caught it 10 or 15 feet short of center field. I didn't think it was hit that well, but it kept going. But that'll be out number 2 as Mason pulls that in.
Jason Griffith.
And Dason's going to get his first look at Howell of this afternoon.
First pitch to Dason. Starts him off with what looked like a slider in there for a called strike, 0-1.
And Taff, I might be about to ask a dumb question, but where's the field umpire?
He's not here. Another slider catches. No, it didn't catch the outside corner. 1-1. As we don't have the best view of the plate here tonight. As Valdosta has a new complex and a new field, and we'll get to that in just a second. 1-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball into dirt. 2-1. And we thought Brunswick's field was nice, and it was. Not to take anything away from them where we went yesterday, but this new Valdosta complex, but it's as good as you see in South Georgia. Catches the corner 2-2.
Yeah, this is, I believe most college teams would be very happy to play their home games here, much less a high school team.
Oh, no doubt. Triple deuces on the board. He's going to step off the back of the mound. Now he's back on and ready to go. Foul ball popped up over our head. All turf field here. Stadium-like seats behind home. Stretches halfway down both baselines. Nice hitting facility. Completely closed in down there on the third baseline. Pitch is going to be hit deep out into left center, and it is carrying all the way to the wall, and Mason put the wheels on and was able to run it down.
That it is. That was an impressive play. Jason thought for sure he had extra bases out of the box, but center fielder did a great job of tracking that one down just shy of the fence out in left center, but that's going to do it for the Pirates in the top half of the first. Nothing doing for them. 0-0 heading into the bottom of the first here in Valdosta. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Play ball! Woody Folsom Ford is always proud to support the Pirates. When it comes to financing, selection, service, and sales, the team at Woody Folsom Ford knows how to hit it out of the park. Round the bases to Woody Folsom Ford in Baxley and see for yourself.
Let's go!
New or pre-owned, bling or budget, big or small, Woody Folsom Ford has them all. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. It all starts when you talk to Woody.
It's gone!
Go Pirates!
Trinity Electrical Services is proud to provide the absolute best in industrial and commercial lighting. Folks from all around trust Trinity. They set the industry standard in industrial and commercial contracting work, including sports field lighting and airfield construction. Give owner Chad Hutchinson a call today. 912-366-7773. Again, that number, 912-366-7773. Trinity Electrical Services, located at 2317 Golden Miles West, Suite 4 in Baxley.
Looking for the perfect manufactured or modular home? Look no further. Introducing Uri's Home Center, your premier manufactured home dealer serving Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. At Uri's Home Center, we're committed to finding you the ideal manufactured or modular home that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing family, or looking to downsize, we have the home for you. Call us today, 912-240-0111, or visit us on the web at uris.com. That's YUREZZ.com. Promotional offers and availability may vary. See store for details.
Welcome back. Bottom half of the first coming up as Valdosta is the home team. This would have been a home game for the Pirates, but they said, hey, we'll come to y'all, play in your new complex, get some work on the turf. And speaking of turf, I was watching MJ take a few of his warm-up pitches there, and I've done seen him slip twice on the mound.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a different feel, as if you look at the cleats NJ has on, they're more or less like those soccer cleats, and you see several guys have the different cleats. And right on time, I believe the second umpire just showed up. So that is the Valdosta High School softball coach, and I would expect her to know her stuff. So they're making it happen here, doing whatever they've got to.
Yeah, I don't think she was supposed to be the umpire, and no, she went and put the GHSA uniform on because I'm sure she's part of it.
Yeah.
Decided, hey, we'll come.
Yeah, we'll help you out any way we can, and
kudos to her.
Absolutely.
It is very tough to call a high school game with one umpire only behind the plate.
Oh, yeah, it's almost impossible. So Sample's going to lead things off here for Valdosta. Behind the dish this afternoon for the Wildcats.
As MJ, there was a dart in there on the first pitch, 0-1.
Yeah, if you look at most of the guys on the infield, got new cleats on, new shoes on.
And another one right down the middle, 0-2. And if MJ Nets is doing that, he's dangerous on the mound.
That he is. Coming around like we've known he's had it in him all year.
That pitch is going to be hit out in the center field. Caden Walls covering the sun, makes the catch for out number one. 3 pitches and an out.
We'll take it.
Nobody on and 1 out. Second to the plate, number 2, Skylar Howe.
So that's going to bring up Howe. He's doing the pitching for Valdosta this afternoon.
I remember him from the first game, I believe. Swung a good bat. He's all around the plate, 0-1.
That he is. This is a completely different arm than we've seen all year out of NJ Nansen. If he can get this going and keep it, as it's one of the first ones that's really got away from him there. he could help the Pirates in more ways than one, especially with Dason having the little arm trouble there at the end of the season. And he slipped on that one.
That one's going to be a ground ball hit out to second. Short hops J.E., and I believe the sun got in his eyes, and it skips by him into the right center field gap, and that'll be the first base runner for the Wildcats.
Yeah, definitely a foreign feel for the Pirates. Is you're not used to playing on fresh turf, and when I say fresh turf, I mean turf that has just been laid. It's going to skip. Definitely got a different feel to it, and it's one of them things where you've just actually got to take ground balls off of it, find your groove, find your sweet spot. So first base run of the afternoon. Hal reaches on the E4. That one catches the zone. And this is going to be Mason, the center fielder, who tracked down 2 balls in the top half of the first. Fastball gets by Nolan Sykes. Actually looked to be a pretty good pitch, but just skipped off of his glove there. So that's going to allow Hal to advance to second base. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike to Mason, the center fielder. And once again, I only have last names. I do apologize.
One upstairs. Gonna miss. 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Here to the 3-hole, Mason. They're going to be hit foul over towards the Valdosta dugout down the third base line. And this is my first time seeing this Valdosta baseball team, but I will tell you this much, Taft. Center fielder does look the part. He sure does. Front foot on the line of the batter's box. Back foot just off of it. And MJ does not have bad velocity at all. And this young man's in the front of the box. And he got him swinging, and that'll be out number 2. Look at me. Got him with a changeup there, so I believe so. Very promising stuff so far from MJ. I know he's been up and down when it comes to pitching on the year, but very impressive so far. Would love to see him continue to throw the ball like this throughout the rest of this game and throughout the rest of the baseball season, especially going into the playoffs. Swing and a miss. Another good-looking changeup there. And, yeah, this is promising. And we've said it all year. NJ on the mound could be a game huge help to this Pirate team. As he slips again on the mound, that's the second time in this inning he gets the foul, though. It's 0-2. So Dinkins behind in the count, 0-2. And, yeah, this is another different thing, and every program has their preferences. But I know most of the time when you see these all-turf fields, you do have the pitcher's mound and home plate area that is dirt, but not here. It is all turf. As that ball was just under the knees, Nolan couldn't quite hold on to it. I believe if he holds on to that, he might get the call. We may get the call, but neither here nor there. That was a very good-looking 2-strike pitch from MJ. I'm very impressed with his stuff so far. 1-2 on the way. Runners on the way to third, swing and a miss. And the attempted steal won't mean anything if that's the third out. And what an inning by N.J. Nance. As we'll go to the top half of the second with no score, you're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
This is Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge. Appleton County has always been my home. The Appleton County Pirates have always been my hometown team. Roots are what bind a community, and they run deep in this Appleton County resident. Dauphin County Probate Court documents your roots, and with each new birth, those roots continue to grow. I desire to honor my roots by serving the citizens of Appleton County. Honor your roots this election. Make your voice heard, and re-elect Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge.
Paid for by the candidate. You've reached Cody's cell phone. Please leave me a message after the beep and I'll call you back. Hey man, listen, I know your trailer's busted and you want to borrow mine, but I'm going to need it this weekend. So just do what I did. Go to Down to Earth Trailers in Baxley. Their parts showroom is huge. They will hook you up with everything you need to get your trailer up and running like brand new. They have a huge selection. They've been in business for over 20 years, so you know they're in it for the long haul. Give Down to Earth Trailers a call at 877-363-3007.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
See Rinse and Rinse Insurance, South Main Street in Baxley, or call 912-367-1479 for all your insurance needs.
NJ Nance to lead things off for the Pirates here. First pitch is that good slider from Howell, and it's in there for a called strike 0-1.
That it is. Quick update from the Brantley-Pierce game. Brantley County up 2-0 on that one. Fastball misses up in the zone, evens the count. 1 ball and 1 strike here to NJ Nance.
And this is just us talking here, but I don't know that Pierce would be upset if they lost that game.
I don't either, especially with what we were able to discover before the game. And not that it really means anything to that, but just playoff implications. Anyways, Mount Perrin, North Cobb, and then we got the dark horse Walker in that region as well.
Ball's in the dirt, or the turf, I should say, 2-2. But, yeah, they lose that game. They can go to the 4 seed. But when you're looking at the brackets and the way they're setting up, that one's outside 3-2. The 3 seed coming out of our region is not the one you want.
Absolutely not.
As it will be an absolute gauntlet, even from round 2 on, as that one's right down the middle for a called strike, and that'll be the first out of the inning. As I know you're going to have likely Jeff Davis in that one, North Cobb. There was 3 or 4 ranked teams just in that bottom right.
So Nate Livingston in the box now. Another slider there from Howe.
That's a good-looking pitch.
It is. In there for a strike. Started out a few guys with it. He's got very good control with it. You can tell he's comfortable with it, and then comes back with the fastball right there on the inside corner. Swung on and missed by Livingston. Howell, 0-2.
Howell's got to be on the upper echelon of their staff, I would think, as that one catches the black outer half, and that'll be strike 3 and out number 2.
Yeah. Howell definitely looks to be one of their top 2 guys, so back-to-back backwards Ks to start the top half of the second here for the Pirates. Already struck out more than we struck out in Brunswick yesterday.
Catches the outside corner, 0-1.
And with a guy like this, you can guarantee he's going to be in the zone. He's going to throw a lot of strikes and be ready to hit.
And that's exactly what he's doing. He's filling up the strike zone. If he gets a swing and a miss there, 0-2.
He is.
And he's starting that slider outer third of the plate. And it's breaking off the edge of the plate, and he's getting the call on a lot of them, and they may be catching the outside corner, and it's giving these Pirate hitters some trouble at the moment. And that one misses 1-2. Working quick, a little bit low, 2-2.
Yeah, you got to think. Howell's 85, 86 easily.
Oh, I would think. He has a weird grip on that ball. I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's fouled off and out of play. Almost looks like grips it almost like a knuckleball. Maybe it's a knuckle curve. Watch it when it comes out of his hand. Outside. 3-2. Great at bat here by Anderson. A quality at bat, I should say.
For sure. 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Landon.
And that's going to ring him up. And That will strike out the side. Looking. Absolutely. Nobody even swung on that third strike. So that'll take us to the bottom half of the second. No score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Let's go for a slice. Village Pizza in Baxley has the best pizza around. Everybody knows that, but did you know they've also got a variety of delicious cheese sticks, fresh sandwiches, and barbecue and hot wings? Why not treat yourself to the lunch buffet? It's chock full of just about everything your heart and stomach desire, and it's available from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. They've got a party room in the back, perfect for birthday parties and meetings. Village Pizza on North Main Street in Baxley, open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Give Village Pizza a call, 912-367-9851.
Getting only one fuel bill a month sure saves time and money, and that's just one of the many benefits since Murray Oil and Altamaha Oil have teamed up. The combined businesses mean better pricing on most petroleum products. Be sure to fill up at the convenient key pumps just off South Main Street in Baxley, where all grades of fuel are available. And now when you need diesel, they make it easy to get your DEF fluid at the same time with their convenient DEF pump, only at Altamaha Oil. Murray Oil and Altamaha Oil, working together to better serve you.
When should you call Lisa Pierce at the Lisa Pierce Agency in Baxley? If you drive this. If you fly this. If you ride this. Lisa Pierce is serious about protecting your business investments and toys. Stop and see Lisa Pierce at 395 West Parker Street in Baxley. Or call her at 912-367-4100. She makes it personal.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
All right, welcome back. NJ Nance throwing his final warm-up. And we're almost ready to go here in the bottom half of the second.
5, 6, 7 due up for Valdosta here. Lampkin going to lead things off, playing second base for Valdosta this afternoon. First at bat of the game for him.
Fastball up and in, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, not only did NJ have a very good first inning, he's throwing off of a very foreign mound, too.
A little behind the fastball there, fouls it back into the net, 1-1. And NJ just got to figure out that all he's got to do is throw it in the zone.
That he does.
He can really work on the pitching aspect of it, and this is just my opinion. I'm not saying just throw meatballs up there, because when you get to the really good hitting teams, they're going to hit, knee-high fastballs, belt-high that you leave hanging. But until you get in the groove, stay around the zone, and his stuff's good enough.
Yeah.
As that one misses outside and in the dirt. As NJ has a very underrated breaking ball as well. Right at the letters, doesn't get the call, 3-1. I'd like to know the dimensions in this field, but there's none out there at the moment. As that one's going to be hit out in the right field. Jack Carter fighting the sun, pulls it in, out number 1. And that's one thing we have in common with the Baxley field.
The sun's very rough on that right side.
It is. And it sits in almost the exact same spot as it does in Baxley.
That's going to bring up Patel. First at bat of the afternoon for him. Holding down first base for the Wildcats.
One of the few lefties in this lineup. I remember this batting stance. So that one misses upstairs. I think it was Craig Counsell back in the day that had that stance like he has.
Yeah, does have a similar one in a stance you do not see.
Holds the bat almost pointing back towards the umpire, as that one's going to be popped up into left field. Colin Ewaltson is going to call for it, makes the catch for out number 2.
So 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the second. It's going to bring up the DH, Wilson.
On the first pitch, is a called strike, as he does favor the outer half of that zone.
And the lower half.
Yes, definitely.
He's definitely a pitcher's umpire if you can get it there and live there.
Swing and a miss, way over the top of that one. 0-2.
Yeah, looked like a changeup there from Nat. Started on the same plane, and by the time it got to him, it's around his ankle. So 0-2 here, way ahead of Wilson.
Foul back into the net. We'll do it again. Any update on that Pierce Brantley score?
2-0 was last I heard. Let's see here. North Cobb is leading Mount Perrin at the end of 3 by a score of 1-0.
It'll be a good baseball game to watch as well, and that one gets all the way to the backstop.
You ain't kidding.
As that game is filled up with D1 players. Mullinax, Dan Ugla's son, used to play for the Braves. That's just North Cobb, not counting what Mount Perrin's got. And we would love to get back to North Cobb again and see if we can right the ship of them beating us last year in the Final Four, especially when you went up there and you felt like you was in that game and had a shot at it. As that one swung on and missed, it goes to the backstop, bounce back to Nolan, and he's able to throw it down the first in time for out number 3. So interesting call there, or play, as it hit the wall and bounced all the way back.
Yeah, ricocheted all the way back to Nolan. Before we go to a break right here, do have a new score update for that Brantley-Pierce game. Top half of the 3rd, Pierce County has tied it. 2-2 is the score there in Blackshear, Georgia. So playing for some playoff seeds there. A lot of playoff implications in that game. So we'll continue to keep you updated throughout that as we do get updates. But for now, we're heading to the top half of the 3rd, and Valdosta 0-0 still. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Nothing beats that ride home after winning the big game, especially if you're riding home in your new ride from Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC. Woody's highly trained team has been coached to get you the most car for your money and the most money for your car. Let us go to bat for you. Whether you're looking for the latest, greatest, top-of-the-line sports car or a safe, sensible SUV to take the kids to and from the game, you'll find your perfect ride when you talk to Woody. Together, let's drive to Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC and Baxley.
Are you ready to make the change to a career that empowers you to make a difference? Georgia Allied Health Institute in Hazelhurst is training students for high-paying, in-demand jobs that matter. They offer programs including patient care technician, ultrasound technician, phlebotomy technician, dialysis technician, medical assistant, and certified nursing assistant. They also offer a prep course for RN students who need to prepare for the NCLEX. Give Georgia Allied Health Institute a call today, 770-370-7686, or visit them online at AlliedHealthInst.com.
All right, welcome back. J.E. Sykes in the box, as he's now behind 0-2. As Howell has started quickly, and boy, when he gets the ball, he's back on the rubber ready to go.
He has 7-8-9 to go for the Pirates here.
Whoa. Not sure where that one missed, but we got a little help, and we'll take it 1-2.
Extremely good pitch there.
Did you see the way the ball came out of his hand?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think he just grips it like a knuckle curve.
And, yeah, I did throw a slider like that. If I'm not mistaken, your cousin Tucker threw it like that as well. It's one of the ones who taught me to grip that ball, as he does get J.E. Sykes looking with it there. And I'm looking over there at Coach Bart Schumann, and Valdosta is another traditional school. They do not use the pitch com. That's going to bring up Caden Walls with one out in top half of the 3rd. Fastball letter high swung through for strike 1.
And he's already on the rubber and is lined up again. And the pitch. All right, back to that slider. Outside, 1-1.
Yeah, very sharp slider.
That one's going to be popped up on the infield. Pitcher's calling for it. Standing on the foul line on the first base line. Pulls it in. And that's a quick 2 outs for the Pirates.
2 outs. Base is clear. Second in, late catcher number 15, Nolan Sykes.
Because I do like when a pitcher works quickly like this at any level, as it keeps the defense on their toes. You don't have time to sit back and get lazy, especially when a pitcher's dealing like he is at the moment.
That's right.
Swung on and missed by Nolan Sykes. In the dirt, 1-1. That one catches the corner, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, these last few hitters were taking a lot of good pitches and swinging at a lot of bad ones.
That one's in the dirt, 2-2.
And that was a good two-strike pitch there. As I do believe that is roughly where they wanted that pitch. Catcher kind of pointed at him like, at a boy.
That one's a bit too far outside. That'll run things full. Only the second 3-2 count for Howell in this game. And that one's going to miss, and that'll be his first walk. And it's a 2-out one for the Pirates.
That'll be his first base runner.
Sure will.
Pirates not been able to crack the hit column so far. It's going to have Garrison Turner come out as the courtesy runner for Nolan. Let him get a quick breather, put his gear back on. So 2 outs, top half of the third, 0-0. Garrison Turner on first. Colony Walton steps in.
Got him on the slider. He fooled him, went back foot with it. And it's 0-1. Back in head first for Garrison Turner on the pickoff move safely. The first time we've seen Howell out of the stretch. As Colin is way out front of that one, hits it foul down the right side.
Going to run things 0-2 here.
And he slowed the pace down since he's went to the stretch.
That he has.
0-2 pitch. Swung on, a little flare out to the shortstop. And he catches it running backwards. And that'll be out number 3. Going to go into the bottom half of the third. Still no score. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
If you're a Class A CDL holder with at least 2 years of experience, come on out and apply to Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees, and they want you as a part of their family. They offer great benefits, competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will have you back home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking wants to wish the Appleton County Pirate Baseball team good luck this season, and go Pirates.
Hey y'all, this is Appleton County Sheriff Mark Melton, proud supporter of our Pirate baseball team. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you as sheriff. I'm seeking re-election and I'm counting on your vote. When it comes to serving and protecting the citizens of Appleton County, my staff and I will crowd the plate and swing for the fences every single time. So help us hit a home run this election season. I'm Sheriff Mark Melton and I approve this message.
They take the pain out of propane. Sykes Propane in Baxley is here to take care of all your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Sykes Propane also sells Warming Trends fire pits, Peterson Real Fire gas logs, Renai water heaters, Generac generators, and True Flame grills and outdoor kitchens. Owners Daniel and Danny Sykes are looking forward to serving you soon. Sykes Propane, located at 2174 Hatch Parkway South in Baxley. Give them a call at 912-367-1151.
All right, welcome back. MJ Nance still on the mound, coming out for his third inning of work. As he has seen, was it the minimum he's seen? No, as there was an error.
Yes.
Back in the first inning. It would be correct if I just look at my lineup and see that we're at the 8th spot. That would tell me. So the first pitcher, Coates, first batter, I should say. Getting tongue-tied here. First pitch to him is way upstairs, 1-0. I believe NJ is still trying to figure out his footing on that mound. And that one is a called strike. Had to be near the bottom of that zone and right on the corner.
And he does love it.
Low and away, 2-1.
Coach ahead in the count here, 2 balls and 1 strike. Playing shortstop this afternoon. It's actually the one who backpedaled and caught Colony Watson's flare into shallow center field.
And a little half swing, fouled it back into the net. That'll run things even, 2-2. Coach Bart Schumann down there in the third base coaching box got his 500th career win not too long ago. Congratulations to him. A couple of coaches that's got their 500th in the last, this year, I guess. Him and Coach Glass over in Jeff Davis says, I have no idea where that just missed.
Yeah, very good pitch there, and had to be outside, but yeah. And Coach Schumann, Coach Glass, 2 of the best to do it in the state of Georgia for a long time, too.
As NJ falls on the mound as he sets that plant foot down, and that'll be ball 4. I think Valdosta caught a break there.
That they did. So that's going to bring up the left fielder, Roberts. We'll be rounding out this Valdosta lineup, put things back over to Samples.
Probably the smallest guy on this team, but had the most hits in that scrimmage game we played him. Hit the ball very well. Ankle high, 1-0.
Only the second time we've seen Nance in the stretch tonight.
Even the scoreboard out there is nice.
It is. Very nice. You can
got the digital names.
That's exactly what I was looking at.
NJ is having a hard time with that plant foot. He does get the called strike there, 1-1. And the fact that he's still staying around the zone like he is, not being able to balance himself the way he probably wants.
Yeah, that plant foot's huge.
Here comes the throw down from Nolan Sykes. And it's going to get into center field as it short hop Grayson Hall. But the runner stays put.
Yeah, he got a great jump there.
He did.
I don't believe we'd have had a chance even if the throw's on the money. As he did steal that base off of Nance, not necessarily off of Sykes there.
So 2-1 to count to Roberts.
Nobody out. Valdosta with their first runner in scoring position this afternoon.
He squares around like he wants to bunt, pulls it back, gets the called strike, 2-2.
What would be a huge strikeout here?
Yeah, runner in scoring position with nobody out would be very, very big.
Especially with the top half of that Valdosta Wildcat lineup coming up.
And foul ball hit over towards Coach Schumann. In the coach's box, we'll do it again.
Yeah, he's got a stopwatch in that right hand. See Coach Ryan Davis there first, stopwatch hanging out of his back left pocket. So, yeah, they're keeping an eye on Nance, especially from when he comes set to the plate. 2-2. Here, Roberts.
Shows bunt again, but pulls it back. And that one's in the dirt. 3-2. And NJ pitched down in Benedictine. I believe it was against Social Circle. He came in and threw 2 of the best innings you've seen all year. That third inning is where he got in trouble. Would love to see him work his way out of a jam here.
For sure. 3-2 here to Roberts.
Swung on and missed.
Big pitch there. 3-2 breaking ball from Nance. Got him swinging for a very big out, number 1. It's going to flip things back over to the top. Samples is going to step in the box. Flew out to Caden Walls in center field, his first at bat.
And it would probably drive me crazy on that pitcher's mound not being able to reach down and grab some dirt. That one's in there for a called strike. Pierce County just took the lead over Brantley County by a score of 4-2. I guess they're up for that 3-seed challenge. I guess they are. And which, with it being a three-way tie at the top, be co-region champs. Matt's staring in for a long time here. No know if he's having trouble seeing the signs or just taking his time. 0-1 on the way as that one hits him in the shoulder. And that slipped once again. That's going to get a visit from Coach Mercer, and this may be one to calm him down, and two to see how he's feeling on the top of that mound, having so much trouble keeping his footing. Yeah. As for sure, if you've never thrown on an all-turf mound, it's very hard to explain, but if you were here earlier, you heard us talking about all the new shoes that the guys had on. So with the turf, they do not allow the metal spikes on the field, as you can assume why not, and that those metal spikes would definitely tear down this turf pretty quick. So you got guys wearing molded cleats and soccer cleats. First time this year that Appling County is for soccer cleats and molded cleats, because we, do not have a turf field, and we haven't played anyone with a turf field this season either. So on top of us getting to see a pretty good baseball team in Valdosta, we're actually getting to play on turf. So that is huge. As we know, the deeper we do get in the playoffs, those teams, we have to go there. We've seen several turf fields in the past few seasons. Now the first pitch to two-hole Howell, trying to help himself out in the box. He starts him out with a strike in or half 0-1. Yeah, you got to think Howell's a pretty good ball player. And watching him on the mound, hits in the two-hole for Coach Schumann. All around, good baseball player there. That one's into the dirt. Great stop by Sykes. 1-1. Yeah, if you're a catcher on this surface, you can really just get your body in front of it, and that ball's going to skip so fast. Field and ground balls on this turf infield is much different than usual as well. And NJ's going to hit him with a pitch, and that's going to load the bases up. And that's probably going to get a pitching change. That it will. Kind of like the social circle game. Pitched 2 really good innings and got in a little bit of trouble here in the third. But still some positives to take from it. But we will get a pitching change. Looks like Caden Walls will get the call out from center field. While he warms up, we'll take a short break here from our sponsors. No score here, bottom of the third. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolves.
There are many ways to establish a working relationship with your bank. Let us help you find the perfect relationship here at Community Bank of Georgia. Our knowledgeable staff is committed to forming a relationship with each customer to provide a sense of unity to obtain the highest level of customer service. Whether you are opening a checking account for your children or opening your first business, experience relationship banking the way it used to be here at Community Bank of Georgia. Come see me, Perry White, or any of our courteous staff at Community Bank of Georgia at 700 West Parker Street in Baxley.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Omaha Building Systems is proud to support our Pirates. They do bid projects and design builds from the site work to the finished project. They can assist with engineering and design to help you build to your needs while cutting unwelcome design costs. Omaha Building Systems is licensed and insured, and they've been in business for over 24 years. Owners Robert Tillman and David Barber are looking forward to hearing from you. you. Give Omaha Building Systems a call, 912-366-8486.
Identify yourself. WUFE and W244CR. Bexley.
I like them even better now.
The greatest hits of all time. The Big Wolf 96.7.
All right, welcome back. Bottom half of the third, and the Pirates in a bit of trouble here as they have the bases loaded with one out. Caden Walls is going to come in and try to limit that. As he's done a great job when he's been on the mound so far this year. He has faced Valdosta and threw two pretty good innings in that scrimmage game. We'll see how it turns out here.
Yeah, different look here. It's been a while since we've seen Caden actually, but good time to get in some work. As he's going to be a pivotal part of this Pirate rotation going forward the next 2 or 3 years, I would suspect, and may even get some very meaningful innings here in the playoffs here very soon.
You could be right. So again, one out, and nobody's got on the scoreboard yet. The bases are juiced here with Wildcats.
Yeah, another thing you don't like to see, bases are loaded and still a big zero in the hit column there for Valdosta.
Yeah, zeros in the hit column for both teams.
Yeah.
The only number on the board is that one error that the Pirates committed.
So, first person to greet Caden Walls is going to be the center fielder, Mason.
It's not ideal.
Struck out and is alone at bat this afternoon.
And he foul tips that one into the mid.
As he's thinking about one thing.
Yes. That was a big cut there. Oh, one on the way. Hit hard out in the left field, and that's going to get over Colin Walton's head. You can't hit a ball no harder than that. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs going to score. They're going to wave him at third. Landon Anderson cuts it, and that's going to be a bases clearing double.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Either nobody was communicating with Landon there at third, or Landon just was in his own little world. Don't know what happened. So I'm going to assume that there was a lack of communication, because by the time he got that ball, he had plenty of time to turn around and cut that third run down at home plate.
Yeah, I believe if he turns and throws that ball, at worst, you have a
bang play.
Yes.
At worst. So it's going to bring up Dinkins. 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Valdosta leading 3-0 now.
That's going to be hit out towards J.E. at second. He's going to field on the run and is able to make the play for out number 2.
Going to move Mason up to third, though. So we do get an out. Score is 3-0 now.
2 out. Runner moves third. Into the plate, number 1.
It's going to bring up Lampkin. Flew out to Jack Carter in right field in his first at bat.
And the first pitch to Lampkin is going to be hit foul over the Pirate dugout. Umpire wanting some foul balls, or some balls, as we've hit several foul balls in this inning and throughout the game.
Oh, and 1 here to Lampkin. 3-0 is your score. Wildcats leading the Pirates.
Swung on and missed. 0-2.
As he does swing through it out, and you look at this young man, and he looks like he would be a tear coming through the backfield.
Yes, he would.
Hitting a gap. 0-2 to Lampkin would be a very big strikeout here.
Goes outside and away. Doesn't get the call. 1-2, as it was probably under the zone and outside.
1-2 here to Lampkin.
And I have no idea where that missed. I've said that twice in this game, and I don't think anybody does. as he was set up middle, and never moved the mitt, right around the thighs. That one's going to be popped up in the center field. NJ Nat scoops over about 3 steps to his right and pulls that one in for out number 3. But Valdosta strikes for 3 in the bottom of the third. And 3-0 is your score. Pirates trailing. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service is Baxley's trusted auto repair shop. Their skilled and professional team is committed to getting you back on the road without breaking the bank. They do everything from oil changes and tire rotations to battery work and mechanic work. And they offer a 24-hour wrecker service. They even haul heavy equipment. Located on US 1 north of Baxley. Livingston's Garage, locally owned and operated. Give Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service a call today. 367-2459. That's 367-2459.
Play ball!
Woody Folsom Ford is always proud to support the Pirates. When it comes to financing, selection, service, and sales, the team at Woody Folsom Ford knows how to hit it out of the park. Round the bases to Woody Folsom Ford in Baxley and see for yourself.
Let's go!
New or pre-owned, bling or budget, big or small, Woody Folsom Ford has them all. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. It all starts when you talk to Woody.
It's gone!
Go Pirates!
Trinity Electrical Services is proud to provide the absolute best in industrial and commercial lighting. Folks from all around trust Trinity. They set the industry standard in industrial and commercial contracting work, including sports field lighting and airfield construction. Give owner Chad Hutchinson a call today. 912-366-7773. Again, that number, 912-366-7773. Trinity Electrical Services, located at 2317 Golden Mills West, Suite 4 in Baxley.
Looking for the perfect manufactured or modular home? Look no further. Introducing Uri's Home Center, your premier manufactured home dealer serving Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. At Uri's Home Center, we're committed to finding you the ideal manufactured or modular home that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing family, or looking to downsize, we have the home for you. Call us today, 912-240-0111, or visit us on the web at uris.com. That's YUREZZ.com. Promotional offers and availability may vary. See store for details.
All right, welcome back. As Dason Griffiths is in the box, we already have an out in the inning. Grayson Hall come up, swung at the first pitch, flew out to the center fielder for out number 1. That was in there for a called strike to Dason. That one's hit hard out into the right center field gap. Mason is on his horse. He made that look easy. He did. That's 2 balls that Mason's hit well, and nothing to show for it. So 3 pitches and 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th. Hal back to his efficient work, and that's going to bring NJ Nance up for his second at bat of the afternoon. I thought that got a piece of his foot there, but it just didn't miss it. 0-1 as he fouls it off to the Valdosta dugout. 3-0 your score. Top half of the 4th. Valdosta leads. Breaking ball. Must have been up in the zone. 1-1. That ball is laced into left field down for a base hit. That'll be a 2-out single for NJ Nance. First hit of the game for Appleton County. That is promising there, Taft. Good swing off of a good arm there. That's going to give Nate Livingston an opportunity here with 2 outs. And that one misses the zone, 1-0. And when Howell gets into the stretch, then obviously you're going to slow down some, especially if you got base runners on. But he really slows his pace down. As that ball gets past the first baseman on the pickoff attempt, then NJ's going to move up to second with no throw. So Nance now in scoring position, and with his wheels, you've got to think a base hit will plate the first run of the afternoon for Appling County. Very aggressive lead out there at second base as he does retreat a little. Low and away, 2-0. Top half of the fourth, 2 balls, no strikes to Nate Livingston. N.J. Nance, the lone Pirate base runner. Valdosta leading by a score of 3-0. That one's going to miss under the zone. And he's way ahead here, 3-0. Automatic strike call there, 3-1. Big lead out at second for Nance, and swung on a breaking ball. That's way out front, 3-2. Did not look comfortable at all in that swing. And kind of shook his head like he knew it. Yeah. So Howell has brought it back now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Howell trying to work very fast there once again. Breaking ball misses outside as Nance is on the move to third. And wow, we just caught a break. We did. As he slid into his glove on third. Yeah, he did. And that was ball 4. So Livingston's down at first. And Coach Schumann is going to ask that the home plate umpire and the field umpire convene. And it wouldn't shock me here to see them reverse that call. And it would be the right call, but hopefully they don't. As we need anything to go our way, and they do not. As it was a bang-bang play at third, but N.J. Nance did slide right into the glove. Yeah, his foot hit the glove instead of the back. Yeah. And as always, we try to call it as fair as we see it. And I don't know if that was a missed sign. I don't know if that was a botched hit and run. But usually you do not see someone still in third there, at least. Breaking ball misses outside, and it's 1-0 to Landon Anderson. Good-looking pitch there from Howe. The old cliche 2-out hits win ball games. Well, we could use one right here. Now we could. First and third for the Pirates, 2 outs. That was a belt-high slider right down the middle, 1-1. And Nate Livingston's going to run for himself here, as he is the DH. Yeah, DH might be things switched up. Giving Nate a break behind the plate as Howe does the old trusty third to first. Nothing doing there. 1-1 behind the fastball. 1-2. And tried to hold 31 on us. We've seen that quite a bit this year. Way outside, as that's where the catcher was actually set up. 2-2 now. Again, top half of the fourth, 3-0 your score. Pirates threatening. That ball's going to be hit out in the right field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run will score as Nate Livingston rounded second and going to pull up into third safely. And what an at-bat by Landon Anderson. Yeah, very good at-bat there. You like to see it from Landon. Really good 2-out hit. Good piece of hitting there. As he just didn't try to do too much with that one. Kind of got the bat head to it and flared it out into shallow right field. So the Pirates get back one of those 3 runs. We have cracked the scoreboard now. 3-1 is now your score. And J.E. goes at a slider a good bit out of the zone. 0-1. Pretty good pitch.
as it starts off on that same plane as the fastball and late break.
3-2 on the swing and the miss. Or 0-2, I'm sorry. I was looking down at my scorebook, and he's 3 2/3 inning. That one misses up and away, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes here to J.E. Sykes, playing second base this afternoon. Man, that was a good pitch, but did miss outside.
Valdosta fans wanted it, and I can understand why they wanted it. Catcher framed it well, but it did miss.
Catcher does a very good job.
Outside again, 3-2. Runner at first will be in motion here.
Those are about as good as they can get.
And he is, as that one misses outside, and that'll be ball 4, and that's going to load them up.
Wow. 3 sliders in the same spot. I don't know.
Get any of them.
Yeah, I don't know what's more impressive, Hal being able to do that back-to-back times, or J.E. taking that pitch 3 times in a row.
Those all were extremely close.
That they were.
Did it back there by J.E.
And what?
Caden Walls is in the box watching the first pitch miss up.
What would the Pirates do for a 2-out base hit here, Taft?
We already got 1 in the inning. They could tie this ball game up. And swung out in front. 1-1. Breaking ball. That one does catch the outside corner. 1-2. He's back in the windup, so very quick pace on the mound.
Yeah, very efficient. 1-2 here to Caden Walls.
Back to that slider, as that is definitely his most confident pitch.
Yeah, Jay's got to be careful over here at first base. He's getting a very aggressive secondary, and the last 2 pitches, his first baseman's creeped in behind him.
Outside, and it's 3-2, and there's nowhere to put him.
There is not, as the runners will be off on the pitch.
And the pitch to Caden. Swing and a miss, and that'll be out in number 3, and the Pirates leave them loaded. But they do put up 1 in the end. 3-1's your score. Valdosta leads. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
With over 17 years working in the courthouse, Gretchen Bailey has gained the trust of folks in Appling County. She knows that every case, every family, every decision matters. Re-elect Gretchen Bailey as your probate judge. Make your voice heard on Tuesday, May 21st. Let's keep her experience, her knowledge, her wisdom, and her understanding that she has earned over the years working for us. Let's keep the probate court in her capable hands. This message paid for by the candidate.
I'm Gretchen Bailey, and I approve this message.
You've reached Cody's cell phone. Please leave me a message after the beep and I'll call you back.
Hey man, listen, I know your trailer's busted and you want to borrow mine, but I'm going to need it this weekend. So just do what I did. Go to Down to Earth Trailers in Baxley. Their parts showroom is huge. They will hook you up with everything you need to get your trailer up and running like brand new. They have a huge selection. They've been in business for over 20 years, so you know they're in it for the long haul. Give Down to Earth Trailers a call at 877-363-3007.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
See Rents and Rents Insurance on South Main Street in Baxley or call 912-367-1479 for all your insurance needs.
All right, welcome back. 3 runs on 1 hit for the Valdosta Wildcats, 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error for the Pirates. Caden Wall is going to go back to the mound, and he will face, let's see, Patel's going to lead things off, so 6, 7, and 8 due up for Valdosta. Good chance to, a good opportunity for Caden Walls to get a clean inning here. He came in a rough situation last inning with the bases loaded. And the good hitter Mason was able to lace one over Colony Walton's head out in left field. I don't think there was a left fielder in the world that would have caught that ball. It was hit very, very, very well. All right, we're ready to go. As the left-handed Patel digs in. And he's behind the fastball there, 0-1.
Yeah, pulled his head out on that one. Definitely was not looking at the baseball when he swung.
Way upstairs, 1-1.
If you're just joining us, we're in the bottom half of the fourth, and Valdosta got started a little late. 3-1 is your score in favor of the Wildcats. Patel in the box for Valdosta. Caden Walls on the mound for Appleton County.
Fouled off into the net. And it's 1-2.
Yep.
Sun's finally setting.
It has, man. This is a gorgeous play, staff.
Ground ball hit over towards J.D. Sykes out at second. Fields it on 3 hops. Throws over to Dason in time for out number 1. Good job by Caden there to get the leadoff man.
Going to bring up Wilson, DH this afternoon.
You can't stand any more on home plate than what he is at the moment.
You cannot. Closed off as well. Breaking ball gets away from Caden there.
As his front foot halfway across the line. Big wide stance. Calls time and is granted it. Four runs on the board and only 2 hits between both teams combined. And that one's fouled off over our head. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Must have missed outside, 2-1. Did not miss with that one, right down the middle, 2-2.
Good job there from Walls, even in the count up. Would be a big out, number 2. Pirates could use a clean inning.
2-2, little jam shot hit down to Landon Anderson at third, throws it over and scooped by Dason Griffiths, and that is a great play on the turf.
Yeah, great pick there from Dason, who's playing first base this afternoon. And you do get a very true hop off of this turf, so if you're used to it, that is a very smooth ball to pick.
Yeah, but the kicker is being used to it.
Yeah. And I would say Dason probably has played on the most turf, I would say.
Oh, certainly.
Out of this Pirate bunch. Coach watches a fastball in there for strike 1 and watches a fastball in the outside corner for strike 2.
And Walls is in that motion now. He's dealing. And that one's going to be a jam shot. Hit the walls. He's going to pick it up, flip it underhanded to Dason for out number 3. I didn't mean to cut you off there. That is going to do it for the bottom half of the fourth. No score in the bottom half. 3-1 is still your score. Valdosta leads. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Everyone,
at South Georgia Insurance Associates wants to wish the Appling County Pirate baseball team a fantastic season. South Georgia Insurance Associates is an independent agency bringing the best in auto, agribusiness, recreational vehicle, church, flood, and business insurance to Baxley and surrounding areas. They work with many different insurance companies to find a plan that's perfect for you. You can learn more about the services and resources that South Georgia Insurance Associates offers and request a quote online at sgiainsurance.com. That's sgiainsurance.com. Go Pirates!
Getting only one fuel bill a month sure saves time and money, and that's just one of the many benefits since Murray Oil and Omaha Oil have teamed up. The combined businesses mean better pricing on most petroleum products. Be sure to fill up at the convenient key pumps just off South Main Street in Baxley, where all grades of fuel are available. And now when you need diesel, they make it easy to get your DEF fluid at the same time with their convenient DEF pump, only at Omaha Oil. Murray Oil and Omaha Oil, working together to better serve you.
When should you call Lisa Pierce at the Lisa Pierce Agency in Baxley? If you drive this. If you fly this. If you ride this. Lisa Pierce is serious about protecting your business investments and toys. Stop and see Lisa Pierce at 395 West Parker Street in Baxley. Or call her at 912-367-4100. She makes it personal.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
All right, welcome back. As we are at the 9 hole here, Nolan Sykes is going to lead it off for the Pirates.
9-1-2 due up for Appling County, top half of the fifth. Valdosta still leading by a score of 3-1. Howell misses inside with a fastball on the first pitch.
And that one's up and away, and it's 2-0. And Howell was wheeling and dealing there for the first 3 innings, and he seemed to have some trouble finding the zone here in this last inning and the beginning of this one.
And I haven't really noticed it, I guess, but
Nolan gets into one right here, hits it out to the left fielder, and caught for out number 1.
I guess I haven't paid that much attention to Nolan Sykes being closed off in the box as well. But panned out for him okay there. So he got pretty good wood on the ball, even though he flew out to the left fielder. Going to give Colony Walton his third chance of this game.
Little back foot slider there in the dirt, 1-0. Tries to do it again, 2-0.
Would love to see Colin make this a one-run baseball game right here.
Well, he just tried.
He sure did.
So 2-1 to count as he fouls that one off. And that's a great pitch from Howell, 2-2. A backdoor slider.
Hey, like those pink cleats Colin has on.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Got him with the fastball, swing and a miss for out number 2.
Sent to the plate, number 19, Grayson Hall.
Grayson Hall in the box now. First pitch to Grayson. We're back to that slider. I'd like to see the ratio of sliders to fastballs. And I bet he threw more. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Already back on the rubber. And that one's in the dirt, 1-2.
Yeah, buried that breaking ball there after 2 in the zone.
Low and away, 2-2. And he's thrown 4 pitches in about the same amount of time as a lot of guys that throw 1. Breaking ball hit down the first base line. Patel is going to field that and take it himself on 3 unassisted. And we're going to go into the bottom half of the 5th. 3-1, Valdosta leads. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Are you ready for a rewarding career? Georgia Allied Health Institute in Hazelhurst offers training that leads to real careers in the medical field. They offer day and evening classes as well as courses in a blended format, including on-site labs, online lectures, and externship experiences. Georgia Allied Health Institute also offers certification courses for medical professionals seeking to become eligible to test for certification. Give Georgia Allied Health Institute a call today, 770-370-7686, or visit them online at alliedhealthinst.com.
Nothing beats that ride home after winning the big game, especially if you're riding home in your new ride from Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC. Woody's highly trained team has been coached to get you the most car for your money and the most money for your car. Let us go to bat for you. Whether you're looking for the latest, greatest, top-of-the-line sports car or a safe, sensible SUV to take the kids to and from the game, you'll find your perfect ride when you talk to Woody. Together, let's drive to Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC in Baxley.
If you're a Class A CDL holder with at least 2 years of experience, come on out and apply to Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees, and they want you as a part of their family. They offer great benefits, competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will have you back home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking wants to wish the Appleton County Pirate baseball team good luck this season, and go Pirates.
New pitcher on the mound for the Pirates in the way of Isaac Edenfield. He's going to get a go here in the bottom half of the fifth. And we've seen him quite a few times in the last few games, trying to get him some more work before this playoff run starts. And we're going to lead things off here at the bottom of the lineup for Valdosta. 9-1-2 due up. And they're letting Isaac throw quite a few more than normal, making sure he's good and warm. Defensive changes, I don't think we had any. Well, Caden Walls is out in right field. NJ still in center and Colin out in left, and I believe that'll do it for the defensive changes. So Coach Mercer is here with Nolan Sykes trying to get his pitch comm going.
Yeah, having to make a quick adjustment there. I like the pitch comm, but I don't like the pitch comm.
It has its benefits, and it definitely has its negatives.
So 9-1-2 for Valdosta, bottom half of the fifth.
Man, Isaac's throwing it. And they called that a ball in there. I don't know how they can say that he did not cross the zone, but they say he does not. 1-0.
And that had to be a makeup call from earlier.
Most definitely. And that one's fouled off and out of play.
Yeah, Isaac does look like he's added a little bit of velocity from the last time we've seen him.
Yeah, I'd like to see that radar. That first fastball he threw is moving. 1-1 right down the middle. 1-2.
And I'll just go ahead and slide this in here. That should be strike three.
I was going to say it if you didn't.
Usually don't say things like that, but
hey, we called it fair for them. We're going to do it for us as well. As that is a great pitch from Edenfield. He went off speed and got him looking.
I'm telling you, Tap, I know that you're not necessarily getting the wins, the results. Well, I say yesterday, obviously this game still has a couple innings left. So far, you're on the losing end yesterday. You're losing that by moment. Still got some time to turn it around, but in today's game, if we can get what we got out of NJ Nance and then Isaac Edenfield coming right along, he does miss there to the leadoff hitter Samples. He falls behind 1-0, but I've seen some promising things out of Edenfield, some promising things out of Nance that could really help this Appleton County team in the playoffs as Edenfield gets back in there with a fastball for a called strike at the knees. I mean, starting the season, I told myself that this Pirate team did not lack arms. It was just a matter of getting them all healthy at the same time.
2-1 as that one misses.
So 2-1 here to Samples.
Edenfield goes back to the fastball, misses upstairs, 3-1. And the pitch. Fouled off and out of play. And it's 3-2. Yeah, and that's what these two games needed to be. And I'm sure that's what this coaching staff wanted them to be, was an opportunity to get some of these other arms in there. You know what you're going to get out of Colin and Dason and some of these other guys, but to get some more innings on some of these arms that you know you're going to need when it comes playoff time. As that one misses, and that'll be a one-out walk for Edenfield. And Samples is on first.
Top half of the sixth. Pierce County's leading Brantley County by a score of 4-2. They do get a courtesy runner in there for the catcher.
Went Howell to Howell. Not sure if there's any kin there or not. Very similar build.
So Howell steps in the box, one out.
Edenfield right down the middle, 0-1. And one Howell's number 2, the other one was number 22. So I'm assuming there's some kind of connection there.
Yeah, you got to have some kind of story there.
0-1 pitch from the stretch. Get off the end of the bat and foul.
And we've only seen 2 pitches out of the stretch, but it's almost like Isaac looks more comfortable in the stretch.
I agree. 3-1's your score. Valdosta leads the Pirates. We're in the bottom of the 5th. And believe it or not, only 2 hits combined for both teams. Pirates have 1 and Valdosta has 1. Elevated a fastball. He didn't chase. 1-2. Stretch. That one's going to be.
I thought it hit him.
I did too. Well, he never moved in the box. He stayed right where he was at. And Howell was going to steal second in the process. That was a great pitch to run on as he went breaking ball. So runner at second now with 1 out. 2-2 count. Howell hit on the ground down the third base line. Short hops Landon Anderson, gets into left field. That's going to score a run for the Wildcats.
So E5 there. Isaac Edenfield does his job. So the E5 allows Valdosta to play their 4th run of the afternoon. Howell ends up at second
as he moved up on the throw. Sykes breaks up the meeting here with Edenfield on the mound and heads back towards the plate. And that's going to bring up a very good athlete in Mason, who roped one into the left fielder's last at bat for 3 RBIs. Call time. Umpire's going to grant it. Isaac out of the stretch. First pitch breaking ball off the plate. 1-0. Only one out here, bottom half of the fifth. Valdosta has put up another one here in the fifth and has took a 4-1 lead. Yeah, Mason responsible for that 3 spot there in the bottom half of the third. In the dirt, off the end of Sykes' glove, runner's going to move up to third and be just 90 feet away with one out. So now Mason steps back in the box, 2-0 count, and right here in this situation, Valdosta just looking for a way to get that insurance run in. Hard ground ball hit to Grayson Hall. Great pick by Grayson out there. Throws it over to first in time for out number 2, and that got on him in a hurry. It did, as if that ball's hit a step further to the left or right. That's an easy single there for Mason, and that 5th run of the game does score for Valdosta, but good reaction time there from Hall. Was able to backhand it and save that run. He was up on the edge of the grass there, and that might get a pitching change. Coach Griffith is coming out of the dugout. And it will. It's going to bring in J.E. Sykes, I believe. So while J.E. takes his warm-up pitches, we'll take another short break. 4-1 your score. Valdosta lead. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Hey, y'all, this is Appin County Sheriff Mark Melton, proud supporter of our Pirate baseball team. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you as sheriff. I'm seeking re-election, and I'm counting on your vote. When it comes to serving and protecting the citizens of Appin County, my staff and I will crowd the plate and swing for the fences every single time. So help us hit a home run this election season. I'm Sheriff Mark Melton, and I approve this message.
They take the pain out of propane. Sykes Propane in Baxley is here to take care of all your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Sykes Propane also sells Warming Trends fire pits, Peterson Real Fire gas logs, Renai water heaters, Generac generators, and True Flame grills and outdoor kitchens. Owners Daniel and Danny Sykes are looking forward to serving you soon. Sykes Propane, located at 2174 Hatch Parkway South in Baxley. Give them a call at 912-367-1151.
There are many ways to establish a working relationship with your bank. Let us help you find the perfect relationship here at Community Bank of Georgia. Our knowledgeable staff is committed to forming a relationship with each customer to provide a sense of unity to obtain the highest level of customer service. Whether you are opening a checking account for your children or opening your first business, experience relationship banking the way it used to be here at Community Bank of Georgia. Come see me, Perry White, or any of our courteous staff at Community Bank of Georgia at 700 West Parker Street in Baxley.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Omaha Building Systems is proud to support our Pirates. They do bid projects and design builds from the site work to the finished project. They can assist with engineering and design to help you build to your needs while cutting unwelcome design costs. Omaha Building Systems is licensed and insured, and they've been in business for over 24 years. Owners Robert Tillman and David Barber are looking forward to hearing from you. Give Omaha Building Systems a call, 912-366-8486.
Welcome back to the bottom half of the fifth as Valdosta leads 4-1. J.E. Sykes on the mound for the Pirates. First pitch to Dinkins. The cleanup man for the Wildcats is in there for a called strike. 0-1. Is that one going to miss upstairs? Now 1-1. Runner still at third, just 90 feet away, but there is 2 outs now. And J.E. comes in trying to limit this damage to 1 run in the inning. Almost got a piece of him as that one had him rolling out of the way. Turned that inside shoulder towards the catcher. And it's 2-1. That one's going to be popped up on the infield. Looks like Grayson Hall is going to call for it. He does. Fields it about 10 feet left of the pitcher's mound for out number 3. So 4-1 is your score going into the top half of the 6th. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service is Baxley's trusted auto repair shop. Their skilled and professional team is committed to getting you back on the road without breaking the bank. They do everything from oil changes and tire rotations to battery work and mechanic work, and they offer a 24-hour wrecker service. They even haul heavy equipment. Located on US 1 north of Baxley, Livingston's Garage, locally owned and operated. Give Livingston's Garage and Wrecker Service a call today, 367-2459. That's 367-2459.
Play ball!
Woody Folsom Ford is always proud to support the Pirates. When it comes to financing, selection, service, and sales, the team at Woody Folsom Ford knows how to hit it out of the park. Round the bases to Woody Folsom Ford in Baxley and see for yourself.
Let's go!
New or pre-owned, bling or budget, big or small, Woody Folsom Ford has them all. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. It all starts when you talk to Woody.
It's gone!
Go Pirates!
Trinity Electrical Services is proud to provide the absolute best in industrial and commercial lighting. Folks from all around trust Trinity. They set the industry standard in industrial and commercial contracting work, including sports field lighting and airfield construction. Give owner Chad Hutchinson a call today, 912-366-7773. Again, that number, 912-366-7773. Trinity Electrical Services, located at 2317 Golden House West, Suite 4 in Baxley.
Identify yourself. WUFE and W244CR. Baxley.
I like them even better now!
The greatest hits of all time. The Big Wolf. 96.7.
Jason Griffith in the box, going to hit one down the right side, foul, and out of play, as this will be his third at bat in the game. 3, 4, 5 do it for Appleton County here in the top half of the 6th. Got 6 outs to play with and tie things up, if not take the lead. That one's going to cross around the ankles, and it's 1-1. Jason has put a charge in 2 balls here today.
With nothing to show for it, is Mason out in center field ran both of them down, one left center, one in right center.
Went back to the slider there. And Hall is still on the mound.
That is a good-looking pitch.
It sure is. That is tough to hit. I have him right around 90 pitches, so he's nearing the end. Another breaking ball, and that was a good one. In there for a called strike. 2-2 breaking ball, had Dason out front of it. And the right fielder's calling for this one. That is Little, and he makes the catch for out number 1.
So NJ Nance to the plate here. 1 out, top half of the 6th. Pirates trail 4-1. North Cobb still on top of Mount Perrin, 1-0. Game getting late.
I don't think I've seen a pitcher spot a pitch as well as he has that one all night. He didn't get the call there, 1-0. That one's right down the middle, went back to the fastball, 1-1. Nate Livingston on deck. That one is about 4 foot in front of home, 2-1. 4 runs on 2 hits for the Wildcats, 1 run on 1 hit for the Pirates. And that one's way outside, 3-1.
Love to see Nance get on here. Give a little spark to that Pirate dugout.
Big hack. Fouls it straight back into the net.
Swung at ball 4 there. 3-2 to NJ Nance. 1 out, top half of the 6th.
Breaking ball hit out to center field. Mason was playing deep, but he sprints in and makes the catch for out number 2.
Yeah, you can tell that's a talented young man out there patrolling center field.
It sure is. Makes it look extremely easy.
He does.
So Nate Livingston, the batter, 0 for 1 on the day. Does have a walk to his credit. First pitch slider, nothing new. Outside, 1-0. He loves to start right-handed batters off with that. That one's going to catch the zone, 1-1. Went back to the fastball there. Elevated one, upstairs, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, and the pitch. That one bounces off a home plate. You don't see that very often.
You don't.
Not the way that it did that. It hit the front of the plate, kicked straight up.
And as home plate on this turf field is a slightly bit elevated, so call it the front rim of it.
Three-1 is going to turn into Nate Livingston's second walk of the day. That'll get the Pirates a 2-out base runner. And the only damage we've done today has been with 2 outs. Landon Anderson will be the batter. That's the lone RBI for the Pirates. Misses low and away, 1-0. And that pitch is going to be hit back up the middle off the pitcher's glove, and he's going to have a tough play here. Throws it over to first in time for out number 3. So nothing happening in the top half of the 6th. Pirates still trailing by 3, 4-1. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Looking for the perfect manufactured or modular home? Look no further. Introducing Uri's Home Center, your premier manufactured home dealer serving Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. At Uri's Home Center, we're committed to finding you the ideal manufactured or modular home that fits your lifestyle and budget. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a growing family, or looking to downsize, we have the home for you. Call us today, 912-240-0111, or visit us on the web at uris.com. That's YUREZZ.com. Promotional offers and availability may vary. See store for details.
This is Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge. Appleton County has always been my home. The Appleton County Pirates have always been my hometown team. Roots are what bind a community, and they run deep in this Appleton County resident. The Appleton County Probate Court documents your roots, and with each new birth, those roots continue to grow. I desire to honor my roots by serving the citizens of Appleton County. Honor your roots this election. Make your voice heard, and re-elect Gretchen Bailey, Appleton County Probate Judge.
Paid for by the candidate. You've reached Cody's cell phone. Please leave me a message after the beep and I'll call you back.
Hey man, listen, I know your trailer's busted and you want to borrow mine, but I'm going to need it this weekend. So just do what I did. Go to Down to Earth Trailers in Baxley. Their parts showroom is huge. They will hook you up with everything you need to get your trailer up and running like brand new. They have a huge selection. They've been in business for over 20 years, so you know they're in it for the long haul. Give Down to Earth Trailers a call at 877-363-3007.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
See Rinse and Rinse Insurance, South Main Street in Baxley, or call 912-367-1479 for all your insurance needs.
Let's go for a slice. Village Pizza in Baxley has the best pizza around. Everybody knows that, but did you know they've also got a variety of delicious cheese sticks, fresh sandwiches, and barbecue and hot wings? Why not treat yourself to the lunch buffet? It's chock full of just about everything your heart and stomach desires, and it's available from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. They've got a party room in the back, perfect for birthday parties and meetings. Village Pizza on North Main Street in Baxley, open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Give Village Pizza a call, 912-367-9851.
All right, welcome back. Bottom half of the sixth. All right, trailing by 3 here in a 4-1 ball game. New pitcher on the mound, Mason. Going to be Landon Anderson. That it is going to be my first look at him for sure. Is this going to be your first look? First appearance this year, as I know he's had some injury issues, but another arm that the Pirates could use if healthy. Yeah, that one's right down the middle. 0-1. That was a good-looking pitch to start it. Yes, sir. 5, 6, 7 due up for Valdosta here. Lampkin leading things off. As he overthrows that one a bit, spikes it in the dirt, 1-1. And I'm sure he is amped up. First appearance on the mound this year. And he does love pitching, so nice to see him back on the mound for sure. 1-1, misses outside, 2-1. Didn't miss by much, but it did miss. Two and one, just under the zone. 3-1. That's good to see. When he does miss, it hasn't been by much other than that one pitch. Been calls that he made the umpire think about it. Yeah, been around the zone. 3-1, just a touch low, and that'll be a leadoff walk. That'll bring up the left-hander hitting Patel. Over 2 on the afternoon. And we're finally ready to go. Might see a little action here. I'll square around the bunt. Great stop by Sykes as he picked that one up on a short hop. He sure did. Picked it up off the ground, and that ball was skidding. Coach Kyle Mercer is going to come out the dugout and have a word with Landon. Looks like center fielder Mason is warming up in the bullpen over there for Valdosta. Interesting, as I would be very shocked if he threw it slow. Yeah, that would shock me too. He's done everything else well. And this visit from Coach Mercer might just be something he sees mechanically. So we are back at it. 1-0 to Patel. Lampkin, the Wildcat, on first base. 4-1 here. Bottom half of the sixth. Nobody out. He's going to square around the bunt, gets down a good one right down the first base line. Landon's going to throw a sidearm shot down there today. Some in time for out number 1. But that was actually pretty athletic there from Landon Anderson. Pretty impressive as he had to throw that ball from a very unorthodox slot to get Patel, who was coming out of the left side of the batter's box there. But Pirates do get the out. Patel does his job. Sacrifice bunt, moves Lampkin up to second base. It's going to bring up Wilson, the DH. And just got another update. 5-3, Pierce County, top half of the seventh. That's 4 holds. It's looking like Appleton will be your 1, Toombs will be your 2, Pierce your 3, and Brantley your 4. If that holds. is in there for a called strike right at the belt. As Wilson's probably 6'4", 6'5". He didn't like the call, but I thought it was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball, outside, 1-1. 4 runs on 2 hits for the Wildcats, 1 run on 1 hit for the Pirates. On the outside corner on the black, 1-2. Big looping breaking ball, misses outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on second. Steps off the back of the mound. And the pitch to Wilson, runner's on his way to third, little hit and run action, fouls it back into the net. We'll do it again at 2-2.
Coach Schumann's youngest son, whom I played travel baseball with growing up, he's actually recovering from Tommy John surgery down there in Florida. Got drafted by the Oakland A's, and he's now with the Nationals.
Two pitch. Breaking ball. A little low in the zone. It's 3-2.
I'd love to see a little sharper breaking ball from Anderson, as it's fairly easy to pick up, especially as his fastball progresses.
Landon is the opposite of Howell on the other side, as he really likes to take his time on the mound.
3-2 count here to the DH Wilson. 4-1 is your score.
And runner's on his way to third. Ball hit the Landon, and he's going to flip it over to first in time for out number 2.
As Lampkin had that base stolen extremely easy there. As Coach Schumann over there has time landing up. He's been pretty consistent. Once he comes set, he's a solid 3 count to 4 count to the plate for the past 4 to 5 pitches, and didn't take Coach Schumann long to see that. So back in the windup, facing Coates. Fastball in there for a called strike at the knees. Now we'll give it to the home plate umpire. Been pretty consistent, been pretty good tonight.
Yeah, been solid. Had a couple of calls that I questioned, but outside of that, that's normal.
Had a good zone.
0-1, good fastball. It's a foul down the third baseline. I find it quite interesting that we've been playing with one baseball the majority of the night, it seems like, is you never see the umpire throw one in.
No, he doesn't, especially if it stays in play.
So 0-2 to count. That looping breaking ball again in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball called strike three, and it was a delayed one, but hey, it was there.
Had to grab onto the fence there, Taff, and you can tell Coach Schumann isn't very high on that strike call there, but I was very curious as to where it missed, if it did miss, but he reassured us that it did not. Rung him up on strike three, so Pirates heading to the top half of the seventh. We've got 3 outs to at least tie this baseball game. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, the Big Wolf.
Getting only one fuel bill a month sure saves time and money, and that's just one of the many benefits since Murray Oil and Omaha Oil have teamed up. The combined businesses mean better pricing on most petroleum products. Be sure to fill up at the convenient key pumps just off South Main Street in Baxley, where all grades of fuel are available. And now when you need diesel, they make it easy to get your DEF fluid at the same time with their convenient DEF pump, only at Omaha Oil. Murray Oil and Omaha Oil, working together to better serve you.
When should you call Lisa Pierce at the Lisa Pierce Agency in Baxley? If you drive this. If you fly this. If you ride this. Lisa Pierce is serious about protecting your business investments and toys. Stop and see Lisa Pierce at 395 West Parker Street in Baxley. Or call her at 912-367-4100. She makes it personal.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Are you ready to make the change to a career that empowers you to make a difference? Georgia Allied Health Institute in Hazelhurst is training students for high-paying, in-demand jobs that matter. They offer programs including patient care technician, ultrasound technician, phlebotomy technician, dialysis technician, medical assistant, and certified nursing assistant. They also offer a prep course for RN students who need to prepare for the NCLEX. Give Georgia Allied Health Institute a call today, 770-370-7686, or visit them online at alliedhealthinst.com.
Howell comes back out on the mound for the 7th inning, and the first pitch to J.E. Sykes is fouled off and out of play, and I had Howell at 105 pitches right there. So this could be his last batter if I'm correct on my pitch count.
And that could explain why Mason was warming up in the bullpen, just to have him ready as that breaking ball misses up in the zone. 1-1's the count.
That one must have missed outside, 2-1.
As Coach Schumann has his hands in there, like, where did that ball miss? I agree with him.
Fouled off over the Pirate dugout, and that'll even it up at 2.
And we do have a final from Pierce County. Pierce County is victorious over Brantley County by a score of 5-3.
That should give Pierce County the 3 seed. And co-champs. 2-2 swung on and missed. And that'll be out number 1, and the Pirates are down to their final 2 outs.
And I do believe that will be Howell's last batter.
Yeah, that's at 109 there, I think. But I could be a pitch or 2 off, and that may have been last batter regardless. And I think Howell was in that senior walk, wasn't he?
I want to say he was.
And he's hugging everybody coming off the mound, and that might be his final game as a Valdosta Wildcat.
Yeah.
If they're not going to make the playoffs.
So very good showing there from that young man on his final outing here as a Wildcat. And just that, we're going to have Mason coming to the mound. Looks like Howell is going to take over duties at shortstop, and Coates is going to slide back into center field.
So while Mason takes a few warm-up pitches, we'll take a short break. Be right back. 4-1's your score. Valdosta leads. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7, The Big Wolf.
Nothing beats that ride home after winning the big game, especially if you're riding home in your new ride from Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC. Woody's highly trained team has been coached to get you the most car for your money and the most money for your car. Let us go to bat for you. Whether you're looking for the latest, greatest, top-of-the-line sports car or a safe, sensible SUV to take the kids to and from the game, you'll find your perfect ride when you talk to Woody. Together, let's drive to Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC in Baxley.
If you're a Class A CDL holder with at least 2 years of experience, come on out and apply to Williams Brothers Trucking. WBT cares about the safety of their employees, and they want you as a part of their family. They offer great benefits, competitive pay, 401k, health care, and hauls that will have you back home every day. We look forward to working better together with you. Williams Brothers Trucking wants to wish the Appleton County Pirate baseball team good luck this season, and go Pirates.
Hey y'all, this is Appleton County Sheriff Mark Melton, proud supporter of our Pirate baseball team. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you as sheriff. I'm seeking re-election and I'm counting on your vote. When it comes to serving and protecting the citizens of Appleton County, my staff and I will crowd the plate and swing for the fences every single time. So help us hit a home run this election season. I'm Sheriff Mark Melton and I approve this message.
Caden Wall's going to face the new pitcher here, Mason. You were right. Put the other Mason on my left, as he does throw it pretty hard. As that first pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. Outside, 1-1.
Kind of wears his pants like our own NJ Nance when he has them up.
Yeah, it looks like he's got shorts on as that one swung on and missed, a little behind the fastball there. 1-2 on the way. Hit off the end of the bat.
Looks like Mason's got a slider as well.
He does, and I think Walls was guessing fastball there and just got out front of that off speed. Way up and away, 2-2. Pirates have 2 outs to find 3 runs. Breaking ball doesn't get much better than that, right down the middle. And that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, good looking breaking ball set up by all those fastballs there.
9-hole due up here for the Pirates. Nolan Sykes, Colin Ewalton waits on deck. Right below the belt, down the middle, 0-1 to Sykes. Hit one deep in the left his last at bat. Outside corner, called for a strike, 0-2. Pirates down to the final strike. And that one misses outside, 1-2. Check swing, and they're going to say that he went, and that'll be out number 3, and that one's going to wrap this one up for the Pirates. As we're going to fall by a score of 4-1 here in the final game of the season. As the Pirates are going to get ready to move into playoff baseball. And we'll take a short break, come back, and wrap this one up. You're listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
They take the pain out of propane. Sykes Propane in Baxley is here to take care of all your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Sykes Propane also sells Warming Trends fire pits, Peterson Real Fire gas logs, Renai water heaters, Generac generators, and True Flame grills and outdoor kitchens. Owners Daniel and Danny Sykes are looking forward to serving you soon. Sykes Propane, located at 2174 Hatch Parkway South in Baxley. Give them a call at 912-367-1151.
There are many ways to establish a working relationship with your bank. Let us help you find the perfect relationship here at Community Bank of Georgia. Our knowledgeable staff is committed to forming a relationship with each customer to provide a sense of unity to obtain the highest level of customer service. Whether you are opening a checking account for your children or opening your first business, experience relationship banking the way it used to be here at Community Bank of Georgia. Come see me, Perry White, or any of our courteous staff at Community Bank of Georgia at 700 West Parker Street in Baxley.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. As the Pirates going to come up short here tonight by a score of 4-1 against the Valdosta Wildcats, and lost both games this week, but neither game meant anything. It was really to get warmed up for the playoffs. and you wanted to get the bats going and get some arms on the mound that you hadn't seen that much of, and see if you can get ready for playoff baseball.
That's right. And yesterday and today I would say we saw two average, maybe tad above average arms yesterday, and then we saw a very good baseball team yesterday, though, in Brunswick High, and we saw two pretty good arms here tonight. I won't go as an extent to say very good. Hal, who started the game for Valdosta, I will say the fact he's one of the better pitchers that we've probably seen this year. I'd say he's top 5, top 6 all-around pitcher. Could throw every pitch for a strike, any count, and had a very good-looking slider, kept the Pirates off balance all night. But, yeah, just seeing good arms and good baseball before playoff time is huge.
That is exactly right. So, not the way you wanted to end the season, but there are some positives you can take from it. Hey, we will have a first-round playoff game coming up. We got a pretty good little break here. I think about 8 or 9 days. Is first round will start, I believe, next Thursday. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday. And we'll get the playoffs going and see how we can get it, how we can do in that. And we will be at home for the first round. And if you win that one, you'll be at home for the second round. And then you just have to see where it goes from there.
That we should. Hopefully, we don't get any crazy surprises, and Appleton County ends up playing a third, fourth round matchup at home.
That's absolutely right. So we got about a 2-hour drive here, and we're going to try to wrap this one up pretty quick and get on the road back towards Baxley, Georgia. So that's about going to do it here for us. From Mason Parker, Tafflon, Pirates come up short by a score of 4-1 here tonight. We'll see y'all in the playoffs. You've been listening to Pirate Baseball on 96.7 The Big Wolf.
You've been listening to Appleton County Pirate Baseball on the Big Wolf 96.7. This broadcast has been brought to you by Community Bank, Rents and Rents Insurance, Sykes Propane, Down to Earth Trailers, Woody Folsom Ford, Woody Folsom Chevrolet Buick GMC, Uri's Home Center, Trinity Electric, Murray Oil, Village Pizza, South Georgia Insurance Agency, Williams Brothers Trucking, Healthy Community Center, the Lisa Pierce